One of the most significant indicators of what's happening in our soul is what we're feeling in our body. Our bodies often know the state of our soul before our minds do. Think about it. When our lives are out of control, our stomach gets knotted, our neck and shoulders get tight, our fingers close into fists, and we start to physically feel unwell and exhausted. That's why Pete Scazzero says, the body's not a minor prophet, it's a major prophet. It's a major way God communicates to us about the state of our soul. The scriptures refer to our whole being as body, mind, soul, and spirit. This means that physical practices are also spiritual practices. When we attend to the basic needs of our bodies, like sleep, healthy eating, exercise, and doctor's visits, we will likely find ourselves more attentive to God and more available to others. And when we neglect our bodies, we'll find that eventually they'll scream out for our full attention, limiting our ability to welcome and respond to Jesus and to the needs of those around us. In the same way that poor stewardship of our bodies can distract us from God's presence and influence in our lives, so can poor stewardship of our finances. Jesus famously said, "You cannot serve both God and money." The word translated money in this passage is actually the word mammon, which literally means something we put our trust in. Money has the power to win our allegiance, the pull to make us lean on it for security, and the capacity to convince of its promises. Whenever we buy something, we tend to become attached to it at some level. If you've ever owned a new car, you can probably remember how you felt when the paint got scratched for the first time. Jesus taught, where your treasure is, there your heart will also be. In other words, if we want our lives to become more open toward God, people, and the things that last for eternity, we'll choose to increasingly invest our treasure in those things. Embracing a rule of life means being intentional about the way we care for our bodies and our finances. Remembering these too are spiritual practices. As you continue to reflect in this Lenten season, invite the Holy Spirit to reveal how you might better steward your body and your finances through intentional rhythms in your rule of life. Consider how many times of sleep and exercise, paying bills, making purchases, and reflecting on your annual budget can become opportunities for you to welcome and respond to Jesus.